Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So this is part 2 to the Chevrolet Scottsdale. I think it's like a C1500 build. I don't know, still kind of learning quite a bit about this truck. It is a 1988 Chevrolet. It came with a V6 and manual transmission, and we just picked it up after sitting in the woods for about 8 years. Last on the road in 2014, so probably up to about 15, but transmission let go, and we took the cap off this truck, which is just sitting right there. Just kind of gave it a good clean up. That way you can just kind of touch it without getting all dirty. But it is the Scottsdale, like I said, and lots of little things to be done, you know. Got a lot of interior cleaning to do still. But our biggest problem right now is still that we don't have a transmission. So when we bought the truck, the owner said that it came with a transmission, and there was no guarantee that it would work or anything. He just said he had an extra one, and it does not. It is not the same transmission at all. We're gonna get a automatic swapped into it, though. We were playing with the idea of putting another manual transmission in it, but we want to make it so my brother and my mom can drive it if they need to. They could probably figure out stick or know how to drive stick, but it's just easier all around. So that's the plan for the truck eventually. We just want to get a transmission in there. We have a Monte Carlo and El Camino project that have kind of been featured on the channel way back, and when we brought it home, it had a V6 with an automatic, and so I think it's the 200R automatic transmission. Anything to just get this truck on the road is what's important right now. So we're going to go check that out. I think my stepfather's already gotten the engine and transmission separated, and he's already cleaned up the transmission too, so it's honestly just coming across a good, you can see under there, it's real clean, but we got to get a good torque converter that'll fit this engine, but the transmission as well. So, once we get the torque converter, hopefully we can slap that in there. Then we'll have to get a drive shaft cut or made, most likely, because I do not believe this will fit in there, and it's probably a different length. And then a couple other little things. So I'm just here to take you guys along with us. Thanks for watching this long intro, and let's hop into the video. So we're in the garage now, and the engine is separated from the transmission, all pressure washed too. It was sitting for a long time. I guess honestly, the bell housings are the same. That is what's most important, which they're all pretty universal, especially on these older Chevys. While we're here, we're actually going to start using this carpet cleaner on the red truck. So this truck's interior is amazing. I mean, obviously, needs a headliner at some point, but that's really not too much of a big deal. And as you can see here, though, there is just a little bit of kind of like mold or spores kind of growing in the seat. So we're going to use the carpet cleaner to extract all that, make this thing nice again. So what I like to do is get some of the solution, just kind of let that rest in there. It's not going to do it any harm. It's just water. Get some of this out that's been in there for so long. It's actually going to smell really good in here too after. Guess my old man's been cleaning it up with some wipes and stuff lately. Yeah, we want to get this soaked, and as we go, we'll see in there, the water will be a little brownish. Take a couple passes. But I mean, these seats are kind of clean already. I mean, it's just these like little mold spores and things that just need to go. So I'll do that and then take the shop back and give it a good dry and maybe do one more pass, and should be pretty good. Here's another look. It's hard to tell because it's dark out right now. You can see some water crystals everywhere, but yeah, not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. No more mold spores. I'm not like worried about touching the seat now. It's nice and clean. Not a single tear. It wasn't all that dirty either, so pretty happy with that. And just gonna wipe some more things down, and the interior will be pretty all set. So the plan is to get that flywheel up on there, and then get the torque converter and the transmission on there on the drive shaft. The tank doesn't look too bad down here, but oh, it's a plastic cut. I didn't even realize. And you had to find like a special flywheel and torque converter to run this. Yeah, because it's swapping over to automatic. Obviously no fuel, but cool shot of it turning over if the booster will do it. All right. Holy fuck. A little before the drop spindles. I don't think we'll be able to film too much of the project, just kind of the steps that we're taking. My old man's just been doing the work on the truck because it's his truck. But one problem he had come across is when turning the spindle while it's down, it was grinding against the arm. So looks like that acquired some trimming. So it might be a little tricky to see because it's right now I just measured it's 1 3/4 inches. So it's going to drop down another 1/4 inch. But the 2-inch drop spindle is in on this side. And obviously there's still a lot of gap because it was only a 2-inch drop. Those are the spindles compared to the factory ones. And so, I mean, not too bad. That's this side. And over here, this side has not been done yet. So, I don't know. Still a lot of gap. Once you see this side, and then you see the other side, you can kind of tell that it's just shrunk down just a little bit. But all in time, he's got some shorter shocks to throw up in the front there. And then back here, the kit pretty much relocates the shackle. So essentially, I'll have to take a better look at it when we get it. But basically, it's going to take the shackle and lift the leaf higher up towards the bed. And that's what's going to drop the bed down over the wheel. So super cool. I mean, we'll notice the difference for sure once it's on the ground and everything is done. But pretty cool to see. Like I said, you just got to do the other side now. And put in them smaller shocks. And another cool thing I noticed too is he got an aluminum radiator, which will be sick. This fan shroud is massive though. But yeah, the aluminum radiator will look so good in there. It's pretty cool that we got the transmission in there though. I guess next is a drive shaft, but I guess next to come off is the mud flaps. Most of them are already off. Bam. Oh my boys, I've never seen something like that. That is not good. Oh man.
At least I got some heat on it.
A bright red cat. So a little bit more progress this morning. We got the bed off the back of the truck, and it gives you a bit of a better look at the frame. I mean, it is like just so solid. Seriously, clean as can be. I mean, you know, give it a little sand down and brush it up with some black paint. It'll be perfect. Man, this is cool. My old man's got a new fuel tank coming for it. He got one, but I guess this is a lot bigger than the 25-gallon. I actually just realized he was right. It does go right out under the cab, too, so probably like 35 if I were to guess. But pretty sick to see. Back bumper's off, too, obviously, to get the bed off, and I think it'll probably get a roll paint at some point anyway, so another cool clip for you guys. Well, all right, guys, I got a major red truck update for you. So I think I already filmed that we took the bed off, and if I haven't, we've taken the bed off. My old man's been out here doing quite some work to the truck. Shed's all lit up because it's Christmas time. So this video might not hit until, who knows, maybe early spring. It might come out this winter. I don't know. I'm trying to, there'll always be consistent progress being made on this project. But just like the black truck build, I had consistent videos where it was part 1 through 10 all at once. I'd like to do something like that with this, at least to just see, so you guys can see it getting on the road and ready all at like a 1 week span or something. I would like to post these videos too, so you can at least see us pick it up and get it on the road, and then, you know, I can drop videos of it in the future, but I would like to get you guys familiar with it. So, wow, this is pretty crazy. So, one of the biggest things is my old man was working on the truck, and one of the leaf springs was broken. I don't know which one, probably this one already cut. The front of it's probably up there, but essentially, right here, there was a crack on the leaf at the front, and he hit it with a hammer, just the metal came right off. So he's got to get new leaf springs made for it. I think he's going to go factory leaf, because if he wants to go lower in the rear, I think it'd make more sense to, instead of using drop leaves, put the axle over the leaf springs instead of keeping them under, especially being low. He's getting a new fuel tank for it though, so that came out. No, it's a little dark. The axle came out back here, and I'll give you a quick look. He was just showing me some pictures. I heard him working out here yesterday, and I was pretty amazed when I saw the truck. Ready for this? Big reveal. Bam. It's pretty bare. It's crazy. So this is the red truck right now, boys. Like there was nothing here. Everything came out. Oh, there's the leaf that broke. I can show you it. Look at that. Never in my life had I seen that before. But, you know, it makes sense. I mean, it's an old truck. It's sat around a while. So, like my old man was saying, some moisture probably got in there and made it expand. And yeah, kind of the things you deal with when you buy older cars or projects. Actually, it was right here. Sorry. That side he must have cut. This is definitely where it broke. My apologies for throwing you for a loop. But same story. The lowering kit, actually, too, what we were talking about is they give you shackles for the rear, so that makes it sit up higher. But these mounts down there actually sit up at the front. It kind of changes the leaf spring geometry a bit. These are some massive leaves, too. So that's pretty crazy. My old man did find his first bit of rust on the truck, but, I mean, this is it. Really not bad. Everything else has just been, like, phenomenal. Like, if you look under there, like, it is crazy how, like, clean this truck is. So with that being the only little thing, though, really not a big deal. He's a body guy, too, so this is, you know, that's light work for him. But, wanted to come outside, give you guys a little update, a walk around on the truck. I don't know how many videos I've taken since I've started filming part 2. So, anytime now, I'll probably start, wrapping up a vid. But again, I can only film so much. This is his project. I'm just excited for you guys to see it come along, and you know, we'll have more videos where we're a little bit more active with helping out on doing different modifications or things like that to the truck. But it's going to be a pretty sweet truck. I mean, it's just nuts to see it like this. All right, everybody, this seems like a perfect place to stop the video. In the next video, hopefully, we'll get to see some more of the suspension go back on, the fuel tank in place. A lot of the frame will be cleaned up. And hopefully we can really watch this truck start and move under its own power. But for now, I'm going to call it a video. If you want to see some more content on the truck, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.